It's like, oh, namaskaram. Oh, we already have people. So, namaskaram. We have Sanamaka in the waiting room. I'll just check my audio. Can you guys hear me? Just give me a thumbs up. And I hope all of you have your Bhairavi queries to bombard Sanamaka with. And we'll be also taking questions from Instagram also. So, I'll just wait for a few more people to come before I add Sanamaka. Just give me a moment. Can you give me a thumbs up? Simple. If you can hear me. Sanamaka can also type thumbs up. No, I don't think she can type. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me? Namaskaram Aishana. Namaskaram Shambhavyaka. Namaskaram Tanmyana. Okay. So yes, so many people are here. So I'll add Sanamaka to the stream. Okay. Namaskaram Sanamaka.
Namaskaram everyone. Namaskaram Anna.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How is Bhairavi Sadhana going? Have you done it before, Akka?
No, actually, this is my first time that I'm doing the sadhana, and it's so nice. Oh my God, I can't tell you. Actually, it's not difficult at all, barring a few things which people might feel initially. But other than that, I feel like it's a very nice sadhana, and just it's something I was waiting for. I felt like I really needed something like this to start the year with. And the initiation obviously was my personal experience. I felt like I was in the temple at many points of the initiation. I don't know if it was like this for many of you. For me, it was really like that. Like I could. I'm not making this up. I'm not the type to make up these things. So when I experience something, I like to share it because I normally don't experience too many things. So when I do, then I like to share it. But for me, it was like I could feel the kumkum and the cow dung on the ground. I felt like I could smell the temple. And then I think it was just that I have not been to the ashram for so many months that I'm really missing it. And I'm just so happy that we have this sadhana.
So what format do we should follow? Do you already have some questions you want to answer, or should we take directly questions from the...
I think the questions on Instagram that came cover a lot of the topics already. So obviously, we won't go through all the guidelines and everything. Let's just look at questions because maybe there are people who have not done the practice and who have not done the initiation. So it would not be good.
This question, please answer this on the screen right now. This is coming a lot.
I want to know about offering green gram. Please throw more light on that, please. Okay, so green gram, I have my offering here actually. So don't have to soak it or sprout it. You can just simply offer it in its raw form. Because what you need to do, or black sesame for that matter also, you can just offer it in its raw form. Because you, after the next day, before you make the fresh offering, you take the previous day's offering, put it in a cloth bag and keep it with you. So on the last day, in the culmination, they will tell you what to do with that. It will most probably be, donating it or offering it to Devi again in some way or something. They will inform us during the culmination. So don't soak it or sprout it because you won't be able to store it then. Yeah. Anything, actually, there's a question. Somebody said, can I offer other things like fruits and all that? Yes, you can definitely offer other things as well. But as part of the sadhana, it should be either green gram or black sesame or both. And anything else that you offer, like a fruit or even if it's some cooked food before you eat it, it's fine. You can consume it after offering it to Devis.
Okay, thank you. Next question, Akka.
Is it compulsory? Is it compulsory to soak pepper in honey overnight? I use neem powder, pepper powder, honey, and lemon without soaking overnight. Okay, so ideally, we should follow the instructions just as they are, because all these things have been designed by Sadhguru with some science and some logic behind it, how to make you more receptive for the sadhana, and that is essentially why you're doing the sadhana, so that you can be more receptive to Devi's grace. Yes, so let's try and follow all the instructions that were given in the initiation as best as we can. So in that sense, you should use peppercorn, not pepper powder, and you should use neem leaves or karpooravali leaves. And but neem powder, in a discussion yesterday amongst volunteers, it was mentioned if you don't have neem leaves on a particular day, you can use the powder, but best is to get fresh neem leaves and consume that. And like Sadhguru said, you should soak your, or they said in the initiation, your peppercorn needs to be soaked in honey. And then in the morning, you have it with lemon water. And you can put some honey in your lemon water also. That's how you should have it.
Can I ask a doubt? So the neem leaf when we wake up should we have first, and is the peppercorn and honey after sadhana, or is it along with neem leaves? This is a doubt. Like how is that step by step? Would you say?
So ideally, they didn't go through it in so much detail, but because if you're doing hatha yoga practices, neem and turmeric is definitely conducive for your practices. So you can have your neem before, and then you can consume your peppercorn and honey and lemon water after the practice. But because neem leaves are still considered as empty stomach condition, you can have it before the practice.
And peppercorn and honey and lime, that is, what about if only someone is doing Bhairavi Sadhana? Can they have it before or after the peppercorn and lime juice?
So you can have it before also, it's not a problem.
Okay. Do you have some questions from Instagram while I check here for questions?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Got your questions here. Okay. So, how many hours gap should there be before doing Devi Sadhana? If someone wants to do it in the evening again, what are the things one should keep in mind in order to attempt it? So, the main instruction that came was we need to do it on an empty stomach or a slightly full stomach, so or a light stomach. So what that means is after a full meal, you should wait at least 2.5 hours before you do your sadhana. So best would be that you wake up in the morning, you finish your other practices if any, or if you're doing only Bhairavi Sadhana, then you do that. Wait till 12 o'clock, have your brunch, and then anytime after that. So if you have, your brunch is your full meal. So 2.5 hours after that, you can again do your Bhairavi Sadhana. And yes, so twice a day you will be done.
Do you have to do Bhairavi Sadhana twice a day, or is it one time we can do 3 cycles? How is that?
So it's up to you, how much ever you want to do. You can do, at a stretch, you need to do 3 cycles. That is for sure. So you can do 3 in the morning, you can do 3 in the evening, or once a day is enough as well. You don't have to do it twice a day. But I assume when you're asking about a gap, you mean that maybe you're going to do it again in the evening. So that if you're doing it only once, just maintain the empty stomach conditions, the 2.5 hours after your meal.
What to do in cold places? Kerala, it's okay. I can bath 3-4 times a day. No worries.
Yeah, I know. Can imagine. In South India, it's awesome. So, Anna, okay, Dundar Singh Chauhan Anna. So it's, I imagine you're in the north somewhere, or maybe not in the country where it is cold. Light colored clothes, see, it doesn't have to be just loose fitting cotton clothes. That is an instruction which is generally given because most, people who are logging in and following the initiation are from India, where the climate is more temperate. So it would be fine for most of us. But for those of you in the north, just try and see that you wear light colored clothing. So even if it's made out of wool, organic wool, or even if your sweater is a cotton sweater, you can still wear it. Just see that it is a light colored sweater. And also just try and see that, or what you can do is the inners that you wear, like a t-shirt or the pants that you're wearing, track pants, just try and see that those things are made out of cotton. so that whatever's in direct contact with you. And then on top, of course, you need extra warm clothing, so you can add jackets. Try and see as much as possible to use more organic material like wool and silk and cotton. These things will keep you warm, and they're also conducive for sadhana.
Awesome, Akka. So next we'll take an Instagram question. So before that, please mention your Instagram handle where you are making some awesome videos for Bhairavi Sadhana.
I have only had 2 videos, and actually I was very surprised. People are watching it and they're liking it. So my Instagram handle is @asanam.hathayoga. So my name is
I'll
Sanam.
put it on screen.
Asanam.hathayoga. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Instagram question, Akka.
Okay. You want me to ask it or you ask it?
No, I didn't write down the question. You have the question?
I have it. I have them all.
Okay.
After 12, okay, this is a very common question. After 12, in between meals, can I have fruits or can I eat anything else? I think most people have been asking this question. Ideally, no. You should not be eating anything. As mentioned, you should have only 2 meals a day. But okay, if you're really hungry and you're unable to, function at all in any way, or you're feeling very weak or something, then fine. I would suggest that first you have some honey water with lemon instead, and see if that helps you to overcome your hunger and go some more hours before your next meal. If it's really not possible, then maybe you can have some nuts or some a fruit, but just try and see that you keep it very light. Don't eat too much, because like I said earlier, this is a sadhana and we want to make our body as receptive as possible. So we don't want extra things in the system. We want to just make sure that when you're doing your practices, your system is clean. So if you keep adding food in the system, your timings also will change. Then when can I do my practice?
We lost you, Sanam Akka. We lost you. You're breaking up. Can you repeat it? We lost you.
So let's just try and follow those instructions. It's definitely difficult, even for me. I lost you. Now I'm back, I think.
Yes, you're back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it clear now?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So let's just try and, okay, awesome. I think there's a lag because you're replying a little later, but let's just go with it anyway. Just do your practice. Just do the sadhana the way it has been instructed, 2 meals a day. If you're really hungry, try lemon water with honey first to help you overcome that. If it's still not working, then maybe you can have a fruit. Those of you who are on some medication, you make sure that you follow that. Make sure if you need to eat something small, light before you take any medication, please make sure you do that, and then try and see how to incorporate this sadhana within.
Green gram doubt is not going. Everyone are very confused with green gram. Oh my god, why is there so much confusion?
So simple. You mentioned we have to finish correct. So these are not the ones that are offered because you can't eat the raw green grams. So you have to sprout these and eat it after your practice in the morning. So that's another thing that will help you stay a little more full before 12 o'clock.
I think one more Akka is asking, is it okay to place Devi picture in the bedroom?
Yes, there's no problem. You can place a picture, anything. I have my goodie in my room. It's just with the yantra and things like that you're not allowed, but with everything else, it's fine.
One question was there, Akka, like a lot of people are asking, many people are doing Angamardana and all, no? So can they remove Devi pendant while doing the practice?
Yes, they can.
Okay. No question from Instagram.
Okay. Okay, next question. I think we've mostly answered it. What can we eat before?
Can you mention the name of the person who asked it? Just the handle,
Yes.
if possible.
The soul bearer.
Okay.
Intense. So the soul bearer has asked, what can we eat before 12? Fasting till 12 noon is getting difficult given some medical conditions. So like I said, you do your sadhana and you can eat your sprouted green gram in the morning and then take your medication. So they say it's a handful of sprouted green gram. If you feel like that's too less, maybe you can consume a little more, just enough for your medication to work properly within your system. And honey water with lemon, that is something you can keep drinking throughout the day. Don't but just make sure it's not hot water, it's not boiled, it's not cold. It should be tepid water with honey in it and little lime juice. This is something that will help you stay satiated throughout the day.
Okay. There was this main
Okay,
question.
no questions here.
Yes.
So
my question. A lot of people are asking tea, coffee, and cigarettes. What about all these things?
I'm very surprised people are asking this question actually, because I think most people who are doing this are meditators and they've done in engineering program.
You have not met enough
So
meditators.
it's quite
You have not met enough meditators, Akka, I think.
okay. Oh no, but at least for the sadhana period, I think that should just be like understood by everybody. But okay, so just to answer in one word, it's no. So no, you should not have ideally tea, coffee, cigarettes, alcohol, non-vegetarian food. These are all negative pranic substances. Unfortunately, for no chicken biryani. During the sadhana period, just you want to make sure your system is working and functioning in the best way possible so that you receive what you are working so hard for. All this not eating till 12 o'clock, doing the chanting, doing the sadhana, this is all, we are working towards something. So if you're going to do all that and keep eating.
Remember Nana Patakaran.
Yeah. So you want to go beyond all these compulsions, and this is the best way to do that for yourself, to get initiated into a sadhana and do it. And it's only 21 days. So I think for 21 days, we can definitely give up. Okay, for men, it's a little more. But for women, it's just 21 days. And I think we can definitely do that for our own systems. I'm pretty sure, actually, most of you who are doing the sadhana in these 2 days, since yesterday and today, I'm sure your system is feeling very different. I mean, it is 9:45 in the night and I'm still feeling energetic and happy and I can do sadhana now if I want. I feel like that. So you'll feel it as soon as you just leave all these things and focus on the practices and the sadhana. It'll be so awesome. So you can imagine in 2 days, if you feel like this, in 21 days, you'll be flying.
Awesome, Akka. So you were asking some question from the Instagram. What about milk products? Before the question, milk products also better to avoid, right?
Better to avoid dairy products, so they don't digest well in the system. They'll stay in the system for too long. And,
no peda also.
Half maybe you can have.
Okay.
You can have vegan peda now.
Vegan peda. That only I am sure you and the Align Me team only knows how to make it. That is why you are saying that, right? No.
Yeah, that's why people should have attended our food program. They would not have any problems. Okay. Oops, my Instagram closed. I'm gonna. Any other question that was very. Somebody asked actually on one of the groups, is it absolutely necessary to shower twice a day?
Right.
Yes, it is. It is a part of the sadhana. It is mentioned very clearly. So please make sure that you shower twice a day. Those of you who are living in in a place where it is very cold, just warm your water to a comfortable level. Obviously, you don't have to have a cold water shower. Just keep it a little warm, little tepid so that it's comfortable enough, but do have twice a day a shower. And of course, you have to use only herbal products, so no chemicals in your products. So you can use so many different types of you can make your own scrubs at home. Obviously, the Sanam powder and the herbal mixes that are there on the Isha website are the best to use, because ideally they have been made for these purposes only, for us to use during sadhana. But if it is not available where you are, or if it is not suiting your skin, then there are few things we can do. But we'll look at that a little later. Maybe I can give you some more tips on some nice things you can make at home.
Ladies are asking, should we wash our hair twice? You have to answer that.
Oh, no, you don't have to wash that. No, you don't have to.
Okay.
It's not necessary to wash your hair every day. But yes, like even, when we go to the Chandrakund in the ashram, they say even if you're unable to go for a dip for whatever reasons, you just make sure you wet the top of your head and before you do the practice. So every day you can just wet your hair a little bit on top. This makes you much more receptive, and you can do the practice, but you don't have to wash your hair every day.
Those who have no access to neem leaves, what do they do? Karpooravali and all. Is there some?
Karpooravali is ajwain leaves. Again, that might be difficult in London to find ajwain leaves. So, akka Preeti Chan, akka, for you, you can use neem powder. You can make the little balls out of neem powder, and you can have that. Can I skip neem?
No.
No, actually, it's a good question. It's not a bad question. Some people, neem it's not suitable for them. It creates too much heat in the system. If that is the reason, Simran Akka, why you're asking it, then I would still suggest that you have the neem, but you kind of balance it off with other things during the day, the heat in the system, like tender coconut water, or some this honey lemon water also will be good for you to drink during the day if you're having heat issues. But if you're saying, can I skip the neem because it is bitter, then no. Anyway, the best way to have it is actually even the neem leaves. You can just crush it into a paste, make the ball, and then swallow it with the honey water, just like we do for our sadhana, for our hatha yoga practices and all other sadhana. If you're finding it so difficult to chew and keep it in the mouth. What should I do? My hemoglobin is 6%. Can I do Devi Dandam 33 times?
33 times? Oh my God. Akka, I think meant 3 times maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe 11, multiples of 11, right? So
multiples of 11, but at a stretch you should do only 11. So
okay, right.
Yeah. So Akka 33, no, you should not do it anyway. If hemoglobin is low or not, even at a stretch, you can do 11 Devi Dandams as a part of the sadhana. So you can do that like thrice a day, and that will become your multiples of 11, right? But otherwise, I think it's best that if you just do as many as you can. If you're feeling like it's becoming too much for you, then you will know. You will be the best judge. You will know if I've done 3. Can I do 6? You kind of take it slowly. See, it's only day 2 of the sadhana. Okay, so to do 11 cycles also for many people, it's not easy. So just try and see that you take it slow, build up the system. Sadhana is a preparation. So prepare the system, right? We don't have to start doing 11 from tomorrow itself. And start with 3, go slowly, do 3 for some days, then do 6, then do 9, then do 11, and you're done. So I think even with low hemoglobin, it should be fine if you go slowly with your practice.
Chinyaka is already feeling better with Devi Dandam, I think. So
Yeah, it's so nice. And it's really nice to have learned it the right way, no, Anna? Like
yeah.
in the Devi temple, like we just see other people doing it and
I also used to simply do it like this. I'm like, yes, this is cool. I will lie down for some time. I didn't know there is a process and all.
we used to just see people doing it and say, okay, this is how we have to do.
Yeah.
But like in the initiation, they actually show you how to come out of it and how to get into it. So that was really nice. I really liked it. It makes a big difference, I think. And that's the best part of Isha, that everything is so meticulous. Like, it's not that you simply do something. There's a reason and a way to do everything. So it's really awesome. I'm breastfeeding my 2-month daughter, so is it okay to skip meal? This is a good question. I'm not sure as a part of the sadhana what you should do. I know that they say lactating mothers should avoid neem for some time, but I think this is a question that you can ask your doctor. I don't think this is something that I can answer. Best to check with your doctor once and then go ahead.
Okay, an awesome question. Akka, you have to answer this. Egg is veg. Egg is proper veg.
Oh, you are creators. You are so creative, Anna. With your it's negative pranic. Yeah, it's so simple. So it's non-veg.
Do you have any question from the Insta or something that people asked you? I'm just checking for questions over here.
Yes, I think there are just a few more questions that we can go through.
Okay.
Is it fine to... Okay, so... Wait, there's so many questions. Okay, do we have to offer separate green?
You have to mention, you have to give shout out to the person who asked the question.
Okay, shout out to Apurva Bhosle. Do we have to offer separate green gram to Devi Devi, or can we collect the offered green gram in a bag and use the same the next day? So, nice question, Akka. Don't mind if we laugh. It's just that I see Vaisakh and I start laughing anyway. So it's not about your question. But no, so we don't offer the same thing again and again. Yes, to anyone or anything. So even for this, we don't reuse it. You just take it, keep it, and store it. At the end of the sadhana, on the culmination, they will let you know what has to be done with the green gram. Lemon water gives me acidity. Can I skip lemon water? Yes, you can skip lemon water. You can just have honey water. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. Please tell me all the steps when we are going with sadhana. You are starting with the direct dandam and stuti or lambam and ati. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all the steps of the sadhana because I think that you would have, in the.
I think that Akka meant like initially the initiation they started with stuti.
Yeah, with all
maybe
those
that's
yeah. It's a good question. So no need for that, Akka. No need for lambam and aarti. You can just do Devi Dandam and the stuti, and that's it. You don't have to do any other chants.
By the way, I also have this question that Pradeepana asked, like when we go to Shabarimala, we are not supposed to shave or cut our hair. So do we have something that during this Bhairavi Sadhana? No, right?
Nothing like that.
So we can have haircut. No, you can have
haircut. You can shave, there's no problem. There's a question here. When we offer Devi black says, okay, Shankar Bhole.
Yes.
05.
04.
When we 05.
05. 0.
When we offer Devi black sesame and green moong, so where to put it? Where to put the offering? So you just you can place it in front of her. Mine is here in the bowl, so just in front of her you can place it and keep it there. Next day, replace it and store the one from the previous day in a cloth bag. Is it important with every dandam we recite Devi Stuti? Yes. Or maybe Jyoti and Akka thinking maybe she can do all the dandams first.
First.
And then what? That's Stuti. No, but it's a good question. Maybe some people have this question. So no, just the way we did in the initiation itself, you do the dandam and then the Stuti and then the dandam. And milk and curd is not allowed. Oops, that question went.
Okay, wait. I'll go back to it.
In the initiation video or orientation video, it was not mentioned, so I had it. This is dairy products. I love BTS. Oh, cool. So
they are a famous band, I think, no? Korean band?
Yeah,
BTS?
Korean band, a band. They're quite famous. It's very and very famous in India also. That's quite.
No, KGF. KGF is more famous. Who is BTS? KGF first.
Who is KGF?
Oh, KGF is a movie, akka. You haven't heard of KGF. This is so bad.
Okay, we'll discuss it afterwards.
Okay.
Yes, I know. So many things are not mentioned in the initiation video or the orientation video, like having onion, garlic, chilies. All these things are not mentioned, but they are negative pranic substances. So if you have done in engineering, then or even in the Hatha Yoga programs, food programs, we go through these things. So now these items are not conducive for the system, especially during any sadhana period. So best is to try and avoid it. It's okay if you had it today, it's fine. From tomorrow, just try and see that you avoid these products for the next 19-20 days.
Since you have not heard of KGF, I wanted to mention it over here. KGF copy. BTS got a mention.
I actually, it's really funny, but I've been watching a lot of Korean TV shows, and they are on Netflix, and they're very sweet. You should watch some of them.
Mention, give us some mention. Give us viewers some suggestions.
Okay, so there is. They're mostly all cute, romantic ones. So
we watch. We are in Bhairavi Sadhana, our feminine side. So please give us.
Yeah, definitely. So one is the one I'm watching right now is called Oh My Venus. It's very sweet, actually. People should watch it. But the best one I've watched till now is called Crash Landing on You, and that is like, it's awesome. It's better than any Bollywood movie I've seen. Like, I know you won't believe the way the picturization, the way they express, and the best part about it is that it doesn't have to be like a hug or a kiss or something like to show that I love you. It's just the way they talk to each other, the expressions they have, the things they do for each other. Oof! It is like it's unreal.
Oh no! These Korean guys are setting high expectation.
Very high.
We have to delete the word. No wonder I see. Everyone, all ladies know about Korean. I'm like, what is this? What is this? I have to see this. See, now Preeta is also saying, I also love Korean drama.
Yeah, chick flicks. Very. Okay, let's get back to our questions.
Yes, back to questions. Back to Devi Sadhana. No more Korean Sadhana.
Okay. Do we have to close our eyes while chanting the stuti? Yes.
Oh, is it? But I don't know it by heart. So what will I do? I do have to read.
So you can. There are two. Actually, no. So that's my mistake. If you know the stuti, you can close your eyes. If you don't know the stuti, then you have the stuti, so you have to read it. So you can keep your eyes open. I think in 21 days you will know the stuti by heart in a few days itself. So then you can nicely close your eyes. And also you can play Sadhguru's the stuti, right, on YouTube. So even with that, you can keep your eyes closed. There is a recording on YouTube which has the chorus also, so you can listen to Sadhguru and then chant after him with everyone. So you can make use of those things, and that will help you to keep your eyes closed. Oh,
Use it for
black sesame. No, you're not no white sesame. You have to use black sesame. White sesame, you can make something nice. You can cook something nice.
Yes. So please tell about your Align Me program, Akka. Let's about what they can do with cooking.
Actually, we are going to do a new cooking program, which is going to start like this month, a little later. So what we do basically in our eat right sessions is we cook live with you, so that you just realize that eating healthy is not difficult, it's easy, and it can be a lot of fun. We obviously tell you all the aspects of a yogic diet, everything that we say as Isha Hatha Yoga teachers, and of course we also share meal plans with you. So we, in our program this time, the 6 weeks program, every week we shared 7 recipes with them, which we curated from different sources, which are in line with everything we talk about. And it helped them to start including more raw food in their diet. And we got all different types of cuisines. So we had like,
What is that roll? What is that roll? Some Vietnamese roll you guys had made, no?
The Vietnamese roll. So we had Asian food. We had, obviously Indian food. Even in the Indian food, it was like a mix of North Indian, South Indian, and we had snacks that you can make. All these things. So those who did the program are going to enjoy sadhana period because they are all set.
Mention your channel again and the Align Me program where they can find it, Akka.
Okay, my channel is asanam.hatha-yoga. I think Vaisakh is typing it. And Align Me is a company that me and 2 more Hatha Yoga teachers.
2 more gangsters. 2 more gangsters.
2 more gangsters. And Tuhina and I, we started this. So the handle for that is at alignme_. So you can follow us on both to be updated for any of our upcoming programs. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any more questions, or shall we end it?
I want to close with just the tips, I think, of what you can do for those of you who don't have, let's say, Sanam powder, or it's not suiting you. I think one of the things that you can do, the first thing that you can try is, if it's not suiting you, just try and add some coconut oil to the Sanam powder when you're making the paste. It should make you, because what happens with a lot of herbal products is, especially the ones which are like a little exfoliating or little rough on the skin for that matter, it can be a little harsh and it can remove a lot of moisture from the skin. So you can add a little coconut oil in the paste, and then have your shower and wash it off, and it should leave your skin feeling really great. Otherwise, on Asanam's page, you can go and see, I have put up a little short recipe on something you can do with orange peels, because oranges are in season. Almost everybody is eating 1 orange every day. So don't throw the peels. They are very useful. They can come in handy. So you can do that. And there's so many things in your kitchen that you can use. So what I do is I use the orange peel scrub in the morning because it's very refreshing and it just wakes you up immediately. And in the night, I use something which is a lot more calming. It's you just feel like it's a warm hug. What I do is I take oats and I take some pure vanilla essence, but just like 2 drops because it's very strong. And I mix it with a little bit of honey, and I just add some water, make a nice paste, and I use that for my evening shower. So you can even add some cinnamon powder to it because it smells awesome. And so you can use so many things in the kitchen. The other day, somebody was telling me you can wash your hair using just the rice water.
Is it kanji? Kanji. We call it kanji over here.
No. That is like that is cooked rice water.
Right.
So just after you wash the rice, the second time if you can wash it again and just move the rice around, the water will become cloudy.
Is it tuhinaka?
No. So many things. People use apple cider vinegar. They use lemon juice. There are like a million different types of things you can use. But definitely, are we showering or cooking with all this? You know what? Actually, what's a really nice thing that I was told, this actually Tuhina mentioned to me, is that do not use anything on your body that you won't eat. So that's how pure and that's how nice the items that you make, that you shower with or that you wash your hair with should be, because skin is like the largest organ in your body, right? But it's the organ we probably mistreat the most. So try and see how to incorporate things that you would eat in what you shower with. It'll be really nice. But because pandemic is on, definitely if you have gone out and you need to come back and wash your hands properly with soap and a proper disinfectant, then please do that. Don't
finish Sanam powder on your hands. Use alcohol.
If you've gone out, if you're at home, you can do all these things.
Okay,
so that's the question that came. Can we use soap? Yeah. Okay. So I think anything else?
No, I think that's it. So we leave it here so that more people can watch the live and get their answers if they want to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Thank you everyone for watching and asking all your questions.
Go follow asanam.attayoga and yes. And now don't ask me queries, you message her, okay? DM.
Yes, I will be happy to answer whatever I know. What I know, I know. What I don't know, I don't know. So I will do that. Okay, thank you. It was a lot of fun. It's bedtime now, so let's close. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Suana.
Yes. Guys, you can see me on my daily V today. I have to upload, okay? So,
I have to watch it. I've been watching each one, by the way. I like it. It's fun.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
See you. Bye.
Okay, Sanamaka has gone. Okay, guys. So thank you. Now I'll give shout out to whoever says bye. No shout out time. Shout out. Bye, Apurvaka. Bye, Jojona. Bye, Organa. Bye, BTS. Many people are watching Korean shows. Very bad. You should watch. You should watch KGF. Sanamaka is still in the waiting room. Bye, Sanamaka. So, yes, bye. Take care, everyone. See you. So I'll put this out also as a podcast. So if you want to send it to someone, you can also put it as a podcast. So I'll tell Kunjan to put this out as a podcast. Bye. Plus to the bye, Jamgita ka. No more questions now. I want the questions. I'm also running away. Bye. Bye, everyone. Okay. So I'm also leaving. Tata.